Alright, so I'm gonna jump right into it. This video will be black people are reptilians. Not whites, blacks. So this video will tell you about how blacks we are sun beings. The sun give off high radiation, high frequencies, high vibration. The moon is for whites. The moon give off low vibrations. So just like how I'm standing in this sun right now, can you see it? Well, I'm standing directly in the sun, and this sun is giving me information as I speak. It's boosting me with like a food of intelligence. It's giving me direct light into my translucent forehead, because your forehead have a translucent bone in it, so that the sunlight can go through it. So I say blacks are reptilian because, first of all, the whole America is called Turtle Island. Originally, it's called Turtle Island. So how the fuck did it change to all this other shit? United States of America, all that shit. I'm gonna tell you. So whites came over here. Christopher Columbus came over here. He found us, which is the copper color races. As you can see, copper color skin tones. You know what I'm saying? Look damn near red. You feel me? So he found the copper color races, which is me, my ancestors, you know what I'm saying, which is the real Indians. An Indian cannot be pale. An Indian will only be either light skin, like a light skinned black person, or my complexion, or within between, brown, you know what I'm saying, like that. That's why you got the red skinned Indians. So we come from the Egyptians. The Egyptians, we are the Egyptians. The Egyptians, they wore Uraeus on their head, which is a king cobra, but really it was a queen cobra, because a queen's cobra can be a king cobra. So don't get that confused. So we really already, that should be already some evidence and proof, because I know people seen the Uraeus before, but if that's not enough proof, then what about Quetzalcoatl, the rainbow serpent that Mexico and Mayans, they worshipped? What about them? First of all, they make a rainbow for the LGBT community and for the gay community, because that's really for the black community, which is the main community that they want to make gay. But since blacks are the hardest community to make gay, even though we have a few gays, that's their main agenda, basically, is to make us gay. Because Christopher Columbus and them was gay when they came over here. They had on stockings, white wigs, powder, makeup, all that shit. Motherfuckers just don't be really paying attention. Y'all so stuck in the school, so stuck in working and all that shit, y'all don't really know what's really going on. So they even try to demonize reptilians by saying that the Pope and them are reptilians, which they are. They're just low levels of reptilians that can shapeshift and do evil shit. We use our reptilians to do good shit. So the whole movie, like the movie Avatar, the blue people were supposed to be us. The landmass is supposed to be South America. The motherfucking the dragons in the movie was our dragons. Every black person have a dragon. The problem is, where is your dragons? So just like They got all the animals in the zoos and shit. We can go look at them. They got LeBron in the fucking zoo, and we can go look at him. You know what I'm saying? You could say, oh, he getting paid so much, but why every time I go there, he's there? Why can I go see him so easy? Can anybody come see me so easily? No. So why am I able to see him anytime I want? I can turn on TV and see him anytime I want. If you are an exclusive being, a supreme being, you're not gonna be able to see me anytime you want. You're not gonna be able to do anything you want to me. You're not gonna be able to control me. So, reptiles have live birth. Humans have live birth. But when I say humans, you gotta remember there's only really one human, and that's the black people. And I'm not saying African people, just blacks in America. The American Indians, the copper colored races of America. Because the blacks in Africa is not the same as us. They actually, the reason why we are in the predicament we're in, because they was part of the enslavement of us, and white people come from the genetic bloodline of the Africans, not the American Indians. And since they have a piece of the African genealogical bloodline in them, they are half gods and half ape. That's where you get the Dragon Ball Z from. Black people in America are whole gods. We not half nothing. We are all gods. We have about 16 DNA strands. White people only have 4. That's where you get the double helix snake off of the motherfucking hospitals and shit. The double helix snake is showing you that the snake can heal and the snake can kill. But when I say snake, that is just a serpent, and it could be a flying serpent, but they don't show you all that. They just show the king cobra like the Egyptians did. But it's more than just a king cobra, because that's just a part of the reptile family. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the rawest reptile snakes. But it's a bigger deity in this reptile kingdom, which is a dragon. And the dragon is the highest, most supreme force over everything in the world. So that's why it's a big deal, because if a dragon is a supreme force and the most fairy tale-istic force, that's why it is considered the most high and a spiritual being. Because if you see one, if you was to go outside and see a dragon, which is as big as a school bus, and it would be a rainbow, it would be rainbow colored, not frightening either, you would be freaked out though. Only because you only see that type of stuff in Avatar and movies and fairy tale, City of Gold type TV shows and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see that shit every day outside. You don't never see that shit. So if you was to see one, that would be the first sign to know that Christ has came back, because half man, half amazing, that whole term came from the Lord, which is the creator of all. And that came from the Quetzalcoatl, which is a Mexican dragon deity, which was a half black man, looked like me, and a half dragon. Now this is why black people are so fiery and the most to send some shit up or turn some shit up in a situation when they feel like they are being provoked. And that is because black people are the only ones with a high kundalini energy, which means it can be set off at any time, it can be turned up at any time, it can be ignited any time. And this is why other races are scared of black people, because first of all, we're not black. I'm gonna stop saying that term. We're not black. This is why other races are scared of the indigenous American Indians, because the Aboriginal American Indians is the real gods and the real progenitors of every other race. And if you want to be technically honest, like, the whole America is ours and the whole world is ours because we discovered Earth first, because we landed from planet Sirius, which is a planet that orbits. We came from a planet that orbits around planet Sirius, which is called Nyan Tolo. And this is where the character Piccolo comes from Dragon Ball Z. Piccolo had green olive skin. He basically showed the Saiyans everything they knew. And Piccolo was basically just the coolest one on there, the most intelligent one on there, the swaggiest one on there, the motherfucking, he fucking glide, he got a cape on. He floats down with a cape. No one else on that whole series resemble anything like us but him, Piccolo. And his whole people came from a planet on that show called Planet Maldek. Maldek was supposed to be Nyan Tolo. So, man, like, we are the reptilians. This is my first video on YouTube, so y'all gonna get to seeing me a lot, cause yeah, I done got started. I done really started to wake up. Like, I've been woke, I've been trying to do this shit, but y'all finna start seeing me a lot. And my next video should be black people are the reptilians too. So I will be putting that up. I will be going more in detail. I might have some slides to show y'all some more evidence, hardcore evidence. And yeah. So this the Royal Warrior. I'll be back at you with another video. Let's get it.